Good morning and welcome to Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and lifestyle change coach, and I am so excited to be here with you this morning for lower body beast mode. And that's the name of today's workout, with a lower body focus, yet still engaging your body from head to toe. You're gonna need a mat, a skipping rope, 2 pairs of dumbbells, so a light pair and a heavier pair. And as always, I want you to have a glass of water close by to take sips throughout each set. Gather your equipment and I'll see you right after the break with a sweat that will power you up for the rest of the day. See you soon.
Y'all gonna have to get some fans.
Join the fans of Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
Welcome back. It's time for lower body beast mode. I hope you're ready. We're gonna start as always with the warm up. Let's go. Jogging on the spot right here. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Get ready in. And exhale it out. Last time in. Exhale it out. Keep the breath throughout. Step and step. That's it. And step and step. Let's go. Step. That's it. That's it. Step. I wonder if we could add a turn with it. Last time we're gonna step and then turn. Here. Turn and step. Let's go and turn. Good. 2 more and turn. Good. And step and turn. Excellent. March it out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. 2 more counts of 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 more counts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. All right, so we're gonna twist, twist, squat, twist, ever so slightly right here. That's it. Not going all the way down. We're just powering up our legs because this is lower body beast mode. Let's go. Twist. 8 more, 7 more, 6 more, 5 more. Let's go. Breathe. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. All right, now we're gonna move into the Heisman right here. 1, 1, 2, 1. So laterally, lift your knee up right here and shuffle, shuffle 1, shuffle, shuffle 2, shuffle, shuffle 3, shuffle, shuffle 4. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, rotate the ankles right here. That's it. Other direction. Excellent. Let's go with the left. Same thing. Rotate those ankles here. And other direction. Very good. Let's just open up the hips. That's it. And other direction. March it out for a few more seconds right here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. All right, let's jump right into the workout. So we have 2 rounds that we're doing, right? 12 different exercises. You're gonna start with your lighter weight, okay? And then for the second round, you'll move into your heavier weight. So one at a time, we're gonna go all the way down to a lunge, and you're gonna squeeze the glute back. So I'll take it from side, all the way down, squeeze the glute up, down, and up, down, and up. Keep going. Down, and up, down, and up. Squeeze, down, and up, down, and up. Squeeze, almost there. Squeeze out 1 more for me. Down up. All right, so grab your skipping ropes. We're gonna go right into 30 seconds. Ready? And go. Good job, guys. Focused. This is lower body beast mode. We got this. Keep that core tight. Push it. That's it, guys. 10 more seconds. Knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back to the left. Let's go. Ready, chest up, and go. Squeeze, down, squeeze. Now, if you have ankle weights at home, this is a great exercise to strap them on for an extra burn. Not mandatory or needed, as you can feel, but just letting you know. Up and down. A few more seconds here. Up and down. 3, 2, give me one more. Great. All right, keeping the weights in the hand. We're gonna go on the right side, okay? Stepping out to lateral lunges right here. And then with a leg raise, squeeze up. Down, and squeeze up. Let's go. Down, squeeze up. That's it. Down, squeeze up. That's it. Down, squeeze up. Down, squeeze up. You got this. Down, squeeze up. Last one. And squeeze up. All right, weights down. We're gonna go into our jump squats. Now, if you cannot manage high impact, you're just gonna squat down, raise up, squat down. If you want to take it up a notch, you can squat down and raise your knees up. And if you're joining me, we're gonna go for jump squats. Ready? And go. Up. Land softly. Power up. That's it. Nice. Push it with me. Heart is beating. Let's go. A few more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So, other side. Let's go. And step out to your left side. Up with your left leg. Squeeze. Down. Up. Squeeze. Down. Up. Squeeze. Down. Up. Squeeze. 10 more seconds. Down. Up. Squeeze. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, squeeze out one more. Good job. All right, so we're gonna go right into plie squats. Grab your lightweight, turn out the toes for a sumo squat. We're gonna go immediately into our calf raise. Ready? Chest up and down, raise up, down, raise up, down, all the way up. Good. Down, raise up, as high onto your calves as possible. Up, good. Down and up, down and up. Are you feeling that burn? Woo! Let's go. Down and up. Excellent. Down and up. All right, head over to your mat. We're gonna go on our knees right now, on all fours. So make sure your knees are nice and protected. We're gonna go into a fire hydrant. So we're gonna lift our leg up in a 90-degree angle and extend it out, back in. Up, out, back in. Squeeze. Out, in. Let's go. Out, squeeze, in. Out, in. Out, in. Out, in. Out, in. We have 30 seconds each side. We're really burning it out here. That's it. And switch to the next side. Straight into it. Up, out, and in. Up, out, and in. Out. Very good. Out and in. Out and in. Let's go. Out. We're almost there, guys. Let's go. Out and in. Good. Out and in. 4 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back over to the right side. Just gonna lie on your side on the mat right here. We're gonna take our leg raises right here. Ready? And go. Very important to squeeze. Do not raise the leg with your momentum. Squeeze it out right here. Looking so good. Let's go. Woo. Up and down. Up and down. 10 more seconds. Stay with me. Up and down. And one last one. Before we head on the other side, we're gonna do our abs right here. So we're gonna pull the torso into our knee simultaneously. When we extend, we're gonna open the legs out, okay? All while we're at an angle. Get ready. Palms are turned in. Ready? And pull in and open. Pull in and open. That's it. Pull in and open. In and open. Let's go. In, open. In, that's it. Open. In and open. Let's go. In and open. In, open. Last one. And open. Good. All right, now we're gonna go over to our left leg, and that completes the first set of this circuit. Ready? And go. Up, up. Nice and strong, guys. You got this. Woo. Up, up. Excellent. All the way up. Feel that burn and push through it anyway. That's it. Woo. All the way up. 4, 3, 2. All right, I'm not guessing if you need a glass of water, I'm telling you. But take a sip of water. We have one more round of that. You guys are doing so well. We're gonna be moving into our heavier weight for this circuit, okay? So power up that mind, get ready. Take some deep breaths. Walk around if you need to. Get situated. We're gonna do that again, all right? Remember, send in your pictures, tag us, and let us know that you're joining along this journey, that you're getting fit with us. We want to know where you're from, where you're tuning in from, and just to connect.
A mammogram can shape your motherhood. The Jamaica Cancer Society, helping women now. Visit the website at jcs.live. Early detection saves lives.
So we're gonna move right back into our deep lunge kickbacks. So remember, this time we're going for our heavier weight. We just need one dumbbell. All right, way up to that chest. Get ready. Get your right leg behind, core tight, and let's go. Down, squeeze up. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, squeeze up, down, up. A few more seconds here, guys. Stay strong. 4, 3, 2, last one, and up. All right, so we're gonna put this weight down, and we're gonna pick up the skipping ropes. We We have 30 straight seconds here. Gear up. Ready? And go. That's it. Stay focused. Round 2, guys. Give me the round 2 energy. Just try and pick the speed up a little bit. Remember, if you don't have a skipping rope at home, just use that invisible one, okay? Get jumping anyway. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Other side. Glute squeezes. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's go. Down, up, down, up. Last one, and up. All right, so now we're gonna take our side lunges over to the right, using the same weight with that leg raise. Ready? And go. Over, leg raise, up. Over, leg raise, up. Let's go. Over, leg raise, squeeze. That's it. And up, down, and up. A few more seconds here, guys. Let me see that beast mode. That's it. One more. Down and up. Okay, weights down. We're gonna go into our lovely jump squats. Ready? They're gonna get our legs so nice and toned and our calories burnt with this heart rate. Ready? And go. Power up. Let's go. That's it. Looking good. Push it. Up and down. Power up. Power up from the legs right here. That's it. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. All right, other side. Gonna go over to the left. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, leg raise, up. Down, leg raise, up. Keep your knee behind your toe, right here. And up. Let's go. A few more seconds here. 1 and up. So we're gonna go into our plie squats with our calf raises using our heavier weight. Ready? And go. Down, raise up. Down, raise up. Down, raise up. That's it. Down, work through this. This is slow and steady. That's it. Move through each muscle. We're getting stronger with each rep. That's it. Nice. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights down on your knees for fire hydrants. Ready? And go. Out, extend, in, and down. Out, extend, in, and down. So remember, this is a fire hydrant with a donkey kick, okay? Up, squeeze. Nice. Out, in. Breathe. Good. Out and in. Out and in. All right. On your back. Palms turned in. We're gonna pull in right here, pulling your knees into your torso, into your chest, and then we extend the legs all the way out, very close to the floor with a leg opener. Ready? And go. This is excellent for toning your entire core, especially your lower core. All right. That's it. In and out. In and out. In and out. Let's go. In and out. Almost there. In and out. In, out. All right, now we're going onto the left side for our fire hydrants. Are you ready? Let's go. Out, extend, in, down. Out, extend, in, down. Out, extend, in, down. Flat back. Keep your core tight. Out, extend, in, down. Stay focused. In, down. Let's go. Few more seconds here. Work it through with me. Let's go. Out and in. Very good. All right, we're gonna go down for these side leg raises. All the way up. This is the final stretch. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this. All the way up and down. Up. Squeeze. Up. Very good. Up. Up. Squeeze the last final ones out, guys. This is where it counts. And give me one last one. Very good. All right, taking it over to the other side now. Ready? And go. Up, down. This is the victory lap. Let's go. Stay with me. Nice. Up and down. Up and down. Up. Squeeze it out with me. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Woo! All the way up and down. A few more seconds. Last one. Very good. Good job, guys. Excellent work today. I'm so proud of you. Let's go into our stretch. We were really, truly in beast mode just now. I'm gonna stretch the quads right here, holding it for a count of 10. Breathe and breathe and exhale. Let's go on the other side. Hold it. Deep breath in. Exhale and in. And exhale. Let's stretch the hamstrings. We're gonna get our chest onto our leg as far down as possible. Feel that delicious stretch on the back of your leg right here. You guys worked hard for this stretch. Super proud of you as always. Let's bend the front, straighten the back, raise up, hold it here. Nice. And let's walk all the way over. Stretching those hamstrings first, right here. Excellent job, guys. And let's turn around and raise up. Hold it. Good. And now we're just gonna hang right here. Release, let go. For 4 more counts. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step together. Roll up. Rotate the neck around. Other direction. Let's breathe in through the nose. Exhale it out. Breathe it in. Exhale it out. Last time, breathe in. Hold for 2. And give yourselves a clap. Thank you so much. You guys did so well. I'm super proud of you for getting through that one. Please stay with us because after the break, I have today's well-fit pillow of the day. So don't go anywhere and I'll see you soon.
No more fear of missing out. CVM TV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVM TV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVM TV News to see it happen.
Welcome back. Congratulations for making it through a lower body beast mode. That was such a great workout. And now it's time for today's Well Fit pillar. And it comes from the Feel Well pillar. And this is tackling all about the connection between food and mood. So, it's widely known that nutrition plays a key role in your physical health, but studies also show that nutrition directly affects our mental and our emotional well-being too. So the link between diet and emotion stems from the close relationship between your brain and your gastrointestinal tract. It's often called the second brain. So eating nutritionally dense food promotes the growth of good bacteria, which in turn positively affects the production of our feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. When the production is optimal, your brain receives these positive messages loud and clear, and your mental state can reflect it. On the other hand, when production goes awry, so might your mood. When you stick to a diet of nutrient-rich foods, you're setting yourself up for fewer mood swings and an improved ability to focus. Studies have even found that clean diets consisting of mainly whole, unprocessed foods can help with symptoms of depression and anxiety. So what should you put in your shopping cart and on your plate for a good mood? Well, stick to whole, unprocessed foods, foods high in fiber, high in antioxidants, fermented food, and make sure to ditch the sugar and foods high in sodium. All right, so let's stay happy risers and make sure to eat your veggies. And that's it for another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the Well Fit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, and I'll see you again soon for another powerful sweat. Thank you so much for joining.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
You know my heart goes crazy when you take the lips touch mine. Let's explore our love. We'll leave the world behind. Can you feel this?
Schoolboy Football, September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by Edgechem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix.
Radio is begging it, turn it up. Yeah, just for
La 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 la. Good morning.
Hey, listen, this is the only time you're gonna find ITY twice. It's in KITTY, and of course it's in ITY. And ITY means I thank you. I thank you for joining us this morning. Rise and shine, sunrisers. Welcome to your numero uno morning show.
That's right. That's right. And guess what, IT? Yes. It's so great to be here with El Numero Uno.
Hey.
Persona. Okay?
I am humble.
Señor.
Oh.
Muy bien.
I am humble.
Buenos días. Señora. Good morning. Buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? Oh my goodness.
People, so that's my life.
El español.
It's so dark, nice.
Yeah.
Before we come out here, I said, Kitty, waving from foreign for me. Because you know, Jamaicans, you know, once you go abroad and you travel, it's particularly to the big foreign, not like the other small foreign, when you go to New York City, and there's something about social media. You say them don't tell us that I'm gonna find, you're gonna know.
You know what? And that is what happens when people fast in your business.
Yes.
And I would like Nita, Mr. Nita, DJ, Danielle, all the recipients of my wonderful candy that I brought back, right?
Ooh.
I even went as far as to bring loot bags, okay?
Ooh.
Yes, because I don't do normal. So when I'm giving up my candy, but I'll just get a big candy and no. It's properly curated and distributed.
Whoa.
So I had actually the I bag and I had the boo bag, okay? So, yeah. But I'm sorry you were not here for that. But when next I travel, I will ensure that you get your loot bag. This flight takes you over water. Good morning to all the hostesses and pilots of Caribbean Airlines. Yeah.
When you hear Miss Kitty this happy, you know the AC is now working at the airport again. Because without the AC working, I'm not going to get her started this morning because we're not going to go there. Motivational quote of the day today. Motivational quote is do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving.
Exactly. It's not what you earn, it's what you save. And a lot of times, I found, especially now in this new dispensation, that a lot of people complain about their pay. And I'm not saying that some of the time the pay is not the problem. Yeah. Because in truth and in fact, sometimes the pay is low, right? It needs to top up. But sometimes it's our lifestyle that we choose. So for example, you can't be earning $10, but you want to spend $50.
No.
You can't be earning a certain amount, but you want to drink, Perrier water every day, or go to the parties every day, or eat out every day, or have 10 baby mother, or 10 baby father, or you want 10 dozen wig, or 10 dozen handbags. It doesn't work like that. So my thing is live within your means, right?
Live within
work with
your
what you
means.
have till you get what you want. And a lot of times, I think it's the choices we make. So nothing is wrong in the item with wanting to live good or wanting to live well.
Want, but
are different from needs, right? And so sometimes, as Jamaicans would say, we hang our basket higher than where we can reach it. And so that is a problem. But it's a lot of people I've heard of and known of. Many people, their pain might not be the most lavish, but I owe them, show them partner, owe them not one piece and put round
they work miracles.
And they work miracles.
They work miracles. You know, I was quoting you the other day, I was saying that Miss Kitty says this all the time. It's better day one than one day. So all me soon save, just start today.
Where you are.
You know what I mean? And start waiting until one day to start doing it. I'm going to learn more about it, of course, when Carlton comes in.
Yeah, because he's the money guru.
Advice. He's the money guru.
Yeah. But it's great to be back.
Thank you. Welcome back. You're looking fabulous as usual. You look fabulous in Jamaica. You look fabulous in New York. You look fabulous everywhere.
No, but I've been bragging about you, right?
Really?
I said to the young boy, them say, I rode enough foot at 10. I be to like a kettle job, because you're always looking so dapper.
Oh man,
and the different colors. No, just even your skin and your beard. That's what happens when you have a great wife, though. You know what I mean? So
Karen.
But you really always look well put together. Your shirt actually look white.
Oh.
You know what? Back in the day when you used to soap up white shirts with blue bomber, and you sun it.
Yes.
The girls them not do the things them, but you have to know the things them.
Yeah. You got it going on.
Got it going on.
This day in Jamaica in history. The Postal Service was started in Jamaica on October 31, 1671, making the island the very first British colony to have an established post office. Those days we used to write letter.
Yes.
Dear Uncle Neville.
Yes, I hope this letter finds you well.
In the best of health. And when you think of frying, you take your shoes,
yes,
you cut it on newspaper, and you put it in there because you want the shoes up to fit. I mean,
for school.
Those were the days.
Well, let me say good morning to a very great friend of mine. Her name is Paulette Brown. I think she still works there at the Jamaica Post, the sorting office, central sorting of rice.
Yes,
and even though not by the airport, she's absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And to all the postmen and postwomen, I remember there was this lady. I'm looking at her face now in my mind. I think her post missus. Because I'm telling them when you're post missus,
postmistress,
I say post mistress. Listen, that was a big deal. And I'm remembering her, like we used to have a post office on, I think that would be Bonnie and Crescent, right at the top. And I think she was like Miss Shirley, right? Yes, and when you'd go, you know, you have the little thing where you dip your hand, your finger for the stamp, and you write it up. And when you not have that door, you're gonna...
Yes.
Fall over the letter. I remember now too, you know, when you send letter to your loved one, I got for you have to spray like a perfume on it.
Nice painting, yeah. I say airmail different, you know, is the blue, red and white colored envelope that we used to use, you know what I mean?
I have the 50-cent stamp.
Oh God, and then when postmen are come,
oh God,
bling, you get excited because you're upset a letter come. Remember pen pals?
Yeah, I was about to say that. God, I was about to ask you about pen pals. And I want to big up every postman, Posey.
Yes.
When Posey come, and then, you know, say like, oh, Christmas around the corner. We're actually 55 days away from Christmas, guys.
Yes.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Or not.
I know. It's nerve-wracking. I know. It's 55 days, right? So IT, back in the day now, you know, so when Posey come now, you have to have him look a brown envelope at Christmas time. And you give him a little tattoo. And also for the men and the women who would collect your garbage, you know, you tap them up nicely. And guys, I want us to keep those kinds of traditions, right?
Absolutely.
I know they're getting paid from their jobs, but the jobs that these people do, the postman, the postmisses, the garbage collectors, you know, it's really, really heartfelt, and they really do a great job. So if you can wrap up and knot up a little thing, you know, and
tap them up.
And it was great because my mommy used to allow us, like, for example, we have to save a thing out of our lunch money to give to those persons.
And we learn from day one.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Just her how to save.
Yeah.
And it's something that is very important for families now, for parents to teach the children know how to give
to others.
A generous spirit.
And appreciate those persons who do for us. So, for example, the pen pal now, when you used to looking at the paper now, and you write your friend a Switzerland, and you make sure your penmanship nice.
And you send a picture.
And you picture. And you send it up. Listen, those were the days. I gotta tell you. But let me say good morning as well to Captain Mark West of Caribbean Airlines and First Officer Ricardo Dawson. Yes, very well. Caribbean Airlines and
Captain
people.
Mark.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a proper big up. That means that you took good care of Mrs. Wilkinson.
Let me tell you, look, IT, me don't know about the Caribbean Airlines pilot, but me tell you, so when the band them land the plane, I like a carpet.
Oh,
vroom.
Yes.
Nice and easy.
And them clap?
Yeah, no, me clap. Me's a Gladys night without the pips. One thing about me, I'm going to be grateful when that plane touches the tarmac because anything can happen mid-flight.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
I went to New York once, and when I landed, I was applauding. And everybody started to applaud, and I felt good until the pilot announced that we are minus 45 degrees. Applaud, stop.
Oh, wow.
Like, you know, stop sudden, so.
Your teeth cold. Your gum
when
cold.
we hear say minus,
dead men.
Let's go, so.
Yeah. But let me also say good morning to all the airway persons at the Jamaica.
Airport personnel.
Yeah, airport personnel, right? At the John F. Kennedy Airport. Enough Jamaicans over there. Yes. And lots of people from Antigua, Trinidad, Bangladesh. Met a man from here, Bangladesh, man, know me. You know, say make a run.
Yeah.
The man from Bangladesh.
Hey, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty.
So, JFK Massive, good morning to Nicole, Patricia, good morning to Raven, yes. And of course, all the Jamaicans over there working hard. It's really great when you travel and you see our fellow Jamaicans, you know, excelling, doing well, and working their best. It's just a nice vibe, and I'm so proud of them. And good morning to all the farm workers. Oh my goodness.
You came back on a farm?
Yes.
Oh.
When I see them, when I see them, I just, like, my heart, I get emotional about them something, you know, because I know.
Them put out and put in the sun.
For a lot of people, and in the cold too.
In the cold too, yes.
A lot of these young men are the hope on which the precipice of hope and possibilities on which their families are depending. So I see them get an opportunity, you know, for go away, make our money and come back. I just love that. So to all farm workers, good morning to you. Peter Bryce, good morning to you. And all the gentlemen who came down recently, you know, and to all the others who are going, I just will encourage you, make use of your money. Do not spend it carelessly, because you've worked hard for your money. Now, but I come back to Jamaica and pray no bed and make the highway sunshine for persons who may not understand the hard work, the dedication that it takes to earn. Put your money to good use, especially if you have children. Remember that they come first. Some boss. Take care of the youth them, take care of yourself, because you want to be able to see the fruits of your labor.
You know, often here, Jamaicans say this, I'm going to segue now, God help those who help themselves. It's not scriptural, but I went there
we
because...
put it in the Bible.
we went there because George looks way...
you
have trouble, don't cry.
Oh no!
Just remember that God is standing by. George looks, aka Prince Mohammed, born this day. Happy birthday, a Jamaican reggae singer of some of his popular hits. I just sang one of them. No power on earth. God is there for me, and God is standing by.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday, George Nooks. Lovely. And I mean, one of our great crooners, you know, and vibesmen. So big ups to you. George is also celebrating his birthday today. Is none other than retired Jamaican sprinter Warren Weir, born this day back in 1989. He specialized in the 200 meters, and if you do remember, he won the bronze medal. In 2012 London Olympics, helping Jamaica clean sweep. Let me tell you,
that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Secure the bronze.
And in 2013, at the Moscow World Championships, Warren Weir, he actually won the silver medal, equaling his personal best. So, Manalai, that was the boss, the general, Usain Bolt. They have Johan the Beast, Blake, and Warren Werewolf. Do you remember where you were that day?
I was jumping. I was off the ground. I was not on the ground. I was off the ground often, just jumping.
Listen
shouting.
to me. I think I'm gonna have my backflip that day. The way, because like you were in total disbelief, right? Like we want it to happen, but when we actually saw it, look here, no man,
it was inexpressible.
Pepper them.
I cannot find a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You know, so,
1, 2, 3.
And you know what? Feeling. I actually thought that we were going to get a national holiday, but it never worked.
It never, you know. I remember when Reggae Boys won. We got national. Tomorrow we are gonna have a national holiday. No excitement, but it was done.
Listen.
But anyway, trust me.
The then Prime Minister, Honorable Percival James Patterson, he was an hero for a lot of children. We loved him. I said, he's my Prime Minister for life. A lot of adults were very upset. We didn't care because we weren't going to school.
Before we go to mixtape, I just want to say this on national TV.
Yes.
I know some person don't expect me to do this on TV, but I'm going to say it's over. I mean, don't ask me about this person again because it's over. October, it's done. It's the last day we're spending time together, so that's it. I mean, tomorrow we see with November, I mean, just know it's over. It's time for Thursday morning mixtape.
You know, but October can't finish. I want to talk about my breast cancer awareness.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Big up to the Jamaica Cancer Society, who did such a wonderful job. Yes, and if you have not yet done your mammogram, ladies, please, gentlemen,
good
please
advice.
remember, right? Friends, family members, right? I really, I did it, you know, I've done a mammogram before, but I just did it in solidarity with someone with whom I, accompanied. But then I'm like, okay, so I'm over 40. I need to go get my mammogram done. Because a lot of times, we talk about it, but then we don't go and do it. And it was such a great experience. And again, it was not, and I said it in the cover, the video. It's not as painful at all as a lot of people make it seem. And that is why sometimes in life it's so imperative that we experience things for ourselves and share it because it's an encouraging thing to do. It's cheaper to do it at the, or let me not say cheaper, it's more economical, affordable to do it at the Jamaica Cancer Society. So if you have not yet done your mammogram, today is the last day of October, but it doesn't have to stop in October, right? So there is November, there is December, and you can just do it, even schedule it on your birthday, a gift to yourself, all right? So thanks again to all the wonderful persons at the Jamaica Cancer Society, and I also made a contribution as well to them.
You're always doing that though. You're so good at it. You're a generous spirit.
No, to whom much is given in the IT, much is expected, and that's Bible, you can't just want to be all for yourself. There are other people. I believe in paying it forward, and that is why when God opens doors of opportunities for you, no guy nor no girl can shut that.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
It's time for the mixtape. Run the track, Mr. Selector.
Me see this man got no love in them heart. Me see them gone, no love in this world. Men they lose them soul under mind control. Me see this man got no love in them heart. Me see them gone, no love at all. That's why this wicked jump on them off fall. Little lion say you got to really deal in righteousness. Equality for the people wants peace and justice. Freedom of choices and the right to take a stand against the great deception.
Yeah, things are lost, you the Einstein monarchy. Why them want kick it out, myself for starty. Turble like a house, myself with turble like a stalky. Popping on my sword, I know them get marky. How you feeling? I'm feeling hearty. Little I am, well you are on the party. Now I don't know no corrupting, I know no naughty. Sister like Colon today, I told you bossy. Me say me fire bomb the wall of them. Little I am, you not been no friend from none of them. You fire bomb the wall of them. Little I am, you not been no friend from.
Cause them no smooth, them no sick, and them no have no pink eye, but them eye red. Little lion son, watch them a follow where you lead. Free and I grudge me for my mates. Alright, them a set trap for my falling and that little lion and 9-10. Yeah, so all who are weird for we fall from face. Them a go.
Your love lives on with life insurance from Sagicor. The time by Sagicor Life is...
You! Come and pick up your order.
Oh, okay.
For the juicy, crunchy, irresistible taste of a KFC Big Deal, some people will do anything.
That's it. We're closed.
I am so sorry. We only have 3 patties left.
It's a Jamaican thing but full of flavor. Hey. We set the trend style major. Juicy patty, have a savor. You know the patty nice when we do the juicy patty bone. Patty bone, patty bone, watch your bones. Hot patty, watch your steam. Juicy patty bone, patty bone, patty bone, watch your bones. Juicy patty, ready for we go. From food I keep in our party. Juicy patty, have something for everybody. So patty for nice. Patty bones, watch your bones. Hot patty, watch your steam. Juicy patty bones. Grab your family and do the juicy patty bones.
Improving our relationship with you.
The Passport, Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, is improving its relationship with you, our valued customer. Our new customer relationship management system will help us to better understand your needs, communicate with you, and address your issues faster. Contact us online and let us help you. The new system is a joint project of PICA and the Transformation Implementation Unit.
Improving our relationship.
Building a better public sector for all.
Jamaica Food and Drink Festivals Meat Street and the Market is back in partnership with the Port Authority of Jamaica. Saturday, November 9, 3 to 10 p.m. at the historic Naval Dockyard in Port Royal, Kingston. Food trucks, restaurants and chefs galore. Enjoy CV pan chicken, Helsha style fish, gourmet pastas, veggie delights, street eats and so much more. Guided tours, live entertainment and kids zone. Park and ride with JUTC. Meat Street and the Market. Saturday, November 9. Adults 2,000, children under 10 free. Tickets at JA Food and Drink Kitchen on Cork Content Spring, Candy Craze Waterloo, CPJ Market, and Geno's Pharmacy Portmore. Pay with Visa or buy online at jafoodanddrink.com.
Thank you for staying with us. Welcome back to Sunrise. It's 6:21 in the AM, and that means it's time for our headline screen. If there was ever a competition worldwide for headline screen, she represents Jamaica very well. I'm talking about none other than TK.
I'll put on my crown.
Yes. Queen wave. Queen wave.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
Are you looking fabulous?
Thank you so much.
Are we ready? Let's jump in.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
Let's jump right in. A few things for you. So, some updates for some changes. You know, Favour Williams named the new finance minister.
Nice. Congratulations.
Right. So, Minister Favour Williams has made history as Jamaica's first female finance minister following her appointment, announced by Prime Minister Andrew Holness early Wednesday. This significant reshuffle, of course, comes after the departure of Dr. Nigel Clark, who joins the International Monetary Fund. During a media briefing yesterday, Prime Minister Holness praised Williams for her expertise in finance and her background as a former Morgan Stanley analyst, highlighting her alignment with the fiscal discipline central to his administration's policies. In addition to Williams' appointment, Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon has been named Minister of Education, Youth and Information, while Matthew Samuda returns to his role as Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. So
nice. I'm very happy. Let me round of applause. Yes. Female power. We love this.
Yes. Hey, I know she's going there.
Yes, I love it. No, because representation matters.
Absolutely.
So that there is some little girl or even a young lady like myself here looking on to say that I too can be the next Minister of Finance. And so it is important because when you see that it can be done, it's no longer impossible. And I think she's definitely educated in that particular arena because for me, finance is a very nuanced ministry. You can't just have a shoemaker in finance. You understand? And so her education background is of such. Because remember, she was actually state minister in the Ministry of Finance at one point in time, prior to being appointed Minister of Education. So she has the experience, she has the knowledge and the know-how, and I just wish her all the best. I'm not even going to say she has great big shoes to fill. Nigel wears shoes, she wears heels. So, she is trotting her own path. But I want to also say congratulations to Dr. Nigel Clark for doing such a wonderful job. He's such a wonderful person, right? I know him as personally and such a wonderful human being. Bright like a morning star, 21 stayed up, right? So the IMF, I'm sure, is all the better for having him on their team, and I'm sure he will bloom wherever he goes. You know, one of the chess aficionados, you know what I mean? And I think he has left an indelible mark as well. You know, just the different policies that he has enacted and you know, forged.
Particularly going through COVID, that was a challenge for any minister anyway, and he did well macroeconomically. And I want to say this: he has done a very special thing. He is the man who handed over the baton to the first female finance minister. And let me just say this now: woman know if I spend money, know if I manage money. You know?
Swap now.
So don't worry about this.
It's a very good hands.
Really nice. And also to Dr. Dana as well, Marcia, right?
Yes.
Her background as well. So I think we have. I think it was a good reshuffle. I don't think anybody has any
changes. You know, the requisite qualifications and experience. I think.
I think some people were surprised only because they weren't aware of Favour Williams's background prior to education, and they're like, oh, but she was in education. How? And then when you learn, oh no, that's her. That's where she that's where she's coming from, and they're like, oh yeah, right.
I think she went to Princeton Economic School of Business.
Something to Harvard Business School also.
Business School. Right. So she is quite she's very qualified. And I am looking forward to seeing what she has to offer. And I think it was a good reshuffle. And Matthew Samuda again, you know what I mean? Man for all seasons, right? When in doubt, just call Matthew. Matthew, you know, put in the same work. You put him over the same work, you know what I mean? So I think that augurs well for our country. At the end of the day, IT, I'm just about people serving Jamaicans,
that is
right?
true.
Politicians being in a position to make change, to serve our Jamaicans so that we can get the best and get what we need so that we can thrive and strive in every way possible.
Love that. Yeah. Well, I have a little more for you in politics. So, Dalrymple Philibert's return by-election set for Trelawney South. So, the wait is over for residents in Trelawney Southern, who on November 22 will have the chance to elect a new local representative, with Prime Minister Andrew Holness announcing Marcia Dalrymple Philibert as the Jamaica Labour Party's candidate, despite her resignation in September 2023 amid charges from the Integrity Commission. She has received strong support from JLP members. While many rallied for her return at Albert Town Square, some commentators raised concerns. A parish court judge will decide on December 6 whether to dismiss the Integrity Commission's case against her, but one commentator believes she's still the JLP's best option.
Interesting times ahead. December 6 is a very special day for more. Just want to say that, you know. December 6th, my birthday. It's my birthday. But I know
December
that
already. Is that time again already?
Oh, wow,
Trust
IT.
me,
My gosh.
But I want to say, I don't know. It has to be a challenge for the Prime Minister to make these important, timely decisions, especially in the period when we are heading towards election. And of course, that move has had a myriad of responses. You know, some persons are saying the best option. Some persons are saying, what about the, you know, well, I guess we know on December 6th what the decision is as it relates to the Integrity Commission's allegations.
Findings.
Yeah, and I agree with Mrs. Kitty in terms of whatever is best for Jamaicans.
And
whoever is best for Jamaicans.
South Trelawney deserves a representative.
Right.
You cannot have a constituency without representation, because otherwise, to whom do they speak? Where do they go to air their grouses or to get help? So they've been without an MP for quite some time, and so they deserve representation.
Absolutely.
I just hope that this matter is ventilated properly and all the requisite protocols are followed, so that no law is broken or no amky-punkin, skimmage, you know what I mean? But the people love her. It is what it is, you know? So at the end of the day, they're the ones that have her to deal with, or whomever is coming, right? So yeah, we have to listen to the people and...
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah. So that's what I have for you until the news at 7 a.m.
All right. Did you have a pen pal back in the day?
I did have a pen pal.
Where?
My pen pal was in Holland, I think, or something.
Nice.
But you know, it was a Jamaican in Holland.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
So TK, you're going to the paper and find a pen pal who is a Jamaican. Only you. You see, when your pen pal send back, them picture used to say, "All a white for answer." Whoa, the pen pal. Look at my pen pal. Will get from far. Listen, it was a whole. It was a thing. So to all the pen pals, good morning. Well, thank you so much, TK, for the update Thursday headlines with T to the K.
Yes.
And coming up next, we'll be discussing on mute, yes. Overcoming the seen and not heard mindset right here on Sunrise. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss this.
Attention motorists, it's time to switch to the T-Tag on Highway 2000 East West. The T-Tag system reduces the amount of cash handled at our toll plazas and makes it safer for our staff and motorists at the toll booths. The T-Tag makes it quicker, more cost efficient and safer for our customers. So switch to the T-Tag today and experience the convenience. The discount on T-Tag packages has been extended. Get yours for only $1,500, including a $500 toll credit from now until October 31st.
Just give me Gimme me Kendall.
Win big with Kendall this Christmas. Buy any 6 Kendall products, including Kendall corned beef, Kendall mackerel, or Kendall instant ginger teas, and you could be one of 9 winners of a double-door refrigerator, a 6-burner stove, or a brand new microwave. To enter, drop your receipt in the boxes provided at participating stores, or WhatsApp a photo of your receipt to 876-884-0411. Promotion ends December 13. Conditions apply. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Lotteries Act.
October is the month we celebrate our national heroes, and Yummy is awarding several police and nurses. The Yummy Champions of Change team is in Mandeville, Manchester. The Yummy Champion of Change Award is presented to Nurse Manager Anne-Marie Sharp.
Oh, I am so excited. In all I do, I always put the Lord first. In all thy way, just to acknowledge Him, and He will direct us.
I want to say thank you very much, Yumi, for actually recognizing me, and I will continue to be an ambassador for both you and the JCF. I would encourage all of us, being a police officer or not, enjoy what you do, love what you do, and the reward will be something similar to this.
Simone, I just want to thank you for your 40 years of dedicated service. It's a great feeling not only for myself, but the members of the community who have worked with me tirelessly throughout the years.
Nurse Sharp is an extraordinary nurse who always go beyond the call of duty.
I feel very good for Yummy to select 3 of my hardworking nurses to be part of this Champion of Change program.
Thank you, Yummy.
I am a proud Yummy Champion of Change.
I am a proud Yummy Champion of Change.
Yummy Champions of Change. Champion of Change. Champion of Change.
Were raised by Caribbean parents, these 3 things probably happened to you and caused you to compromise your voice, either not trusting yourself to speak up or struggling with critical thinking. I'm Crystal Tomlinson, a public speaking coach and the world's public speaking champion. And if you don't want to pass this inheritance on to your children, reflect and let's take some better decisions. 1, having rules imposed on you, and when you ask why that rule, you're told, because I said so. That told us that as children, we were not allowed to question figures who are in authority. And it could be the reason why you're afraid to tell your boss that the workload is too heavy or the timeline just does not work. Second is being shut down when you have something to say, either a question or a difference of opinion, being told that you're too talkative, you're being rude, or you're too nuff. Again, that tells you to stay quiet. Children being seen and not heard become adults who are also seen as wallflowers in the meeting room and are not heard. And then finally, being harshly punished for mistakes. Doesn't matter if it's a big mistake, like driving your parents' car without permission and getting in a crash, or a small mistake, like not picking up the clothes off the line before it started to rain. The scale.
Are not tying out the chicken.
Yes. Can we talk about this? I grew up at a time when even if I whistled, I was scolded. Whistling was serious.
Oh, wow.
Listen, thanks for staying with us. Were you raised to be seen and not heard? As an international public speaking coach, Crystal Tomlinson works intimately with clients to uncover the root cause of their fear of the stage. More often than not, a traumatic childhood experience at school or at home is a cause of lifelong speaking anxiety.
Absolutely, I agree. And so many of us struggle to speak up in the boardroom because we didn't get permission to speak up in our living room.
Yeah.
And it takes hard work to reset that early programming of your voice being ridiculed, dismissed, or even muted. Well, here to unmute us is Crystal.
Yes.
Welcome to Sunrise Girl.
Thank you
How
very
you doing?
much. A pleasure to be here.
Crystal,
looking like sunshine.
Lovely. Crystal, why the parents tell me to go on to... Crystal, you take out the meat, your mother call you, take out the meat or salt the peas. And I don't know what it is about our childhood brain. Take out the meat. And when your mother say, you take out the meat here,
and she's
like a deer in headlights. Remember, you're going to get it, you know. Go to your room.
That's such a great example.
Yeah.
But the challenge for many of us growing up is it's layered, right? So it could be many things. One is that our parents were under a lot of stress.
Yes.
A whole lot of stress. And if you think about mommy or daddy, if you're in a single parent household, if the finances are scarce or limited, even in a 2-parent home,
They are stressed by the time they get home from the traffic, from dealing with a difficult boss, not figuring out how the ends are going to meet, and then you come now, you couldn't even defrost the chicken. You know, you come now, you have a slip from school that they must come because you're late too many times. They don't have the bandwidth. And even today, parents have those same issues with no limited circle or community. So you can't even send the child to the grandma for a weekend. Every single solitary day is just you, the child, the problems, the issues, the stress, the pressure. And at some point, the parent just needs it to be quiet.
The lid is going to blow.
And they can't tell the boss to shut up, and you're the smallest one with very little power. You can't push back, so you get to shut up. And another issue too for parents is fear. If they have gone through difficulties, painful experiences for speaking up, either being beaten, being punished, being ridiculed, go shut your mouth, move on her back, you're too fool, stop analyzing nonsense. What you say? They don't want you to experience that. So they think they're protecting you when they tell you, when you see big people not talk, when you have question, no ask nobody, nothing, figure it out. If them say move, they say go. Because they hope that you won't experience the embarrassment or the disrespect or any kind of sidelining. So it's protective instinct, but it's not really helping you for the real world. And
also some parents, Crystal, would have gone through that, so they don't know any other way.
That's the last thing. They don't have the emotional tools. So they don't know what to do when somebody disagrees with them. So you as a child, you come and say, but mommy, I don't think that this is the right school book. The book I think I saw on the shut your mouth, you are the mother and me are the mother. But in that moment, they should have said, well, let me check. Or no, I double checked and it was an error on the paper. So they have no skills dealing with dissent, with somebody disagreeing with them. Maybe if they saw conflict in the home, it ended in violence. So they don't know that there's a way for us to not agree and still be respectful
and loving.
Yes,
because I believe in being firm. I believe in a mixture of gentle parenting and me have a firm with you. Because gentle parenting, as far as I'm concerned, works with gentle children. And you have some children who are not so gentle. And one thing I'm going to do, you're going to hear me. You're not going to run my thing, right? So I know that is a challenge. But as we're talking about being unmuted, because we want a paradigm shift. Because we have also realized that kind of abusive way of dealing with children has created adults who are not functioning properly. So from your point of view, where you stand or sit, how can parents realign, readjust and re-socialize to deal with their children better?
Great question. So for parents who have gone through that experience and you find that you're reliving what your own parents did to you, one of the things you can do is create like a little Sunday school with your child. You get the newspaper on a Sunday. We have a whole heap of topics for discussion, people debating all kinds of issues. Invite your child to read one of the stories and come to you and tell you what you think. And as they articulate, well, mommy, I think that, well, mommy, I don't know what the word I mean. Well, you can encourage them. No, read it again. Tell me again. Well, what if I say to you that this is actually the reason? What would you say? And you get them to practice having a reasoned opinion, talking up to their adult, because you're their role model, you know. So if you can sit in front of them and say, well, I think that's a good opinion. Why don't you tell me what you think about so and so?
And you're building their confidence when you're doing that.
Yes. So that's a simple practice that helps them to, one, expose themselves to information, build up their vocabulary, and articulate on the big issues. For parents who themselves know are struggling in the workplace with that challenge, two things that we find helpful. One is volunteering. You're in the meeting room, you're at an event, and say, who's going to do the voter thanks? Who's going to do the introduction? Are you afraid?
But Crystal, I'm going to say too enough. She wanted everything. She come like such enough.
That is right. And you raise your hand and you say, listen, I don't have any experience here, but I'm trying to build this skill. I'm trying to learn. Because if you want to succeed, you need to have the capacity to learn. And at 40, 50, 30, 20, you're still not too old to learn. So what do you want to learn this year? You want to learn to speak up. Bossy, may I move the voter thanks? Sir, may I offer the introduction? I have a question here. Could I make this presentation? And give yourself a shot. And the last thing I would say for children and for parents, and we did this at a recent public speaking boot camp with teens, go on Instagram, Gleaner, Observer, Star, Huffington Post, CNN, find a story. CVM. Go inside your comment thread on a story and look at how people are responding to comments and pretend that they said that to you. What would you say? You'll realize two things. One, a lot of ad hominem attacks. People do not have a reasoned opinion and you're afraid to speak up to people who could not formulate an opinion, right? And two, where are the hasty generalizations? So the logical thinking, no, do I agree, do I disagree? If this person said to me, go from your head too big, and again, they can't agree with a dissenting opinion. They don't know how to disagree respectfully. So they're in the comment being abusive. They're in the comment thread being illogical. Read the comment and you don't have to type a response. But what would I say if that person said it to me? Oh, I would say, and get your practice.
So where can we get your boot camp?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask.
Yes. At this point.
I want to make this quick remark though, because I learned that one of the number one fears, perhaps number two, is public speaking for humans all over the world in any culture. Given that you're planning this boot camp, how do you integrate the idea of this truth into how you
So it's a whole lot of practice, and I tell people all the time, you'll understand the skills when I say it to you and the concept, but you have to know go out and practice. You have to call that friend who's crossing a boundary and say, listen, we have to talk because I'm not comfortable here, and we're going to use the assertive communication, because you don't have to be aggressive every time you disagree. It's about getting up in that meeting room and saying, oh, I have another perspective was not considered. It's the practice. So if there's anybody who wants help with the practice, they can text unmute to 876-277-9421, and I'll respond. We'll give you a call. We'll text back. Whether you have a teenager who is struggling to logically organize their thoughts, or you're the adult who just feels so constrained and scared. You want a promotion, but nobody don't know your work, and you don't know how to speak up for yourself, and somebody taking credit for the work and passing you up for the promotion. It's time for you to start asserting yourself and communicating confidence.
So we just call you, go on, and I know you're on social media as well.
Yes, at Crystal Tomlinson. All the resources are there.
All right, I love that. Speak up.
Thank you.
My baby is little. I tell her, advocate for yourself, so that mommy can know what's wrong. And because if you're crying or you're fussy, it must be something that's wrong. And I want parents to be able to not fit way. You know, them always say humble calf suck the most milk, but also humble calf can dead for hungry if everybody else is going to drink and you're not. And so being able to speak up, this is also a way that you can find out what is wrong with your child or your children. True. A lot of children are suffering in silence because they have been silenced. So parents, take this as an opportunity to speak up.
I was the last child, and I said, that one you chat nothing, man, but I was allowed to talk. Look at me now.
Look at you now. As Crystal is saying about the Sunday paper, my mom, we had to read the Sunday paper for real, and we had to then tell her what we read.
Articulate.
Good practice.
Thank you, Mommy.
Thank you very much, Crystal.
Yes, thank you so much, Crystal Tomlinson. Lovely.
That was Crystal Tomlinson, international public speaking coach. Now, have you ever heard about a World Savings Day? We'll find out after the break in Money Masterclass with Carlton, the money guru.
That's right. Soon come back.
Reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you'll be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
The Isuzu MUX. Take the lead.
Visit our showroom at 19 to 21 Carlton Crescent, Kingston 10 today. Or call us at 876-929-9190. Isuzu Jamaica, with you for the long run.
Hi, I am Antonio Johnson and I am a JPS engineering intern. I'm a past student of Kingston College and a recent graduate of the University of Technology Jamaica. That was me back in 2022. Today, I'm a full-time employee at JPS working as a network planning engineer. I do a lot of planning around upgrading and maintaining the network that you are benefiting from right now. JPS is a great place to develop professionally. Thank you, Salita, and thank you, JPS, for giving me a chance to shine.
JPS, powering the youth, powering what matters.
Improving our relationship with you.
The Passport Immigration and Citizenship Agency, PICA, is improving its relationship with you, our valued customer. Our new customer relationship management system will help us to better understand your needs, communicate with you, and address your issues faster. Contact us online and let us help you. The new system is a joint project of PICA and the Transformation Implementation Unit.
Improving our relationship.
Building a better public sector for all.
Oh my goodness, welcome back. A pleasant morning to you if you're just tuning in. Thank you so much for making it here on CVM Sunrise, where the fun rise each and every weekday morning. If today is your birthday, happy birthday to you. And as it is the last day in October, my wish for you is that there will be a lot of money into your bank book, a lot of money into your purse, a lot of money into your wallet, and may God continue to flourish you and that you can be a blessing to others, because it takes cash to care. And that is a great way to segue into my next segment, the Money Masterclass with the guru himself, Carlton, will be highlighting this morning World Savings Day by debunking some of the common savings myths that are out there and that oftentimes stop individuals from cultivating better savings habits. Now, we'll also be reviewing some real-life scenarios which maybe you can relate to them, and we'll identify effective cost-saving techniques to improve your financial well-being. Good morning, Sir Carlton. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. I almost lift my hands for the benediction after you finish.
Amen. That is it.
Blessings so can bless Allah.
You know, I'm so happy I'm here for this class because it says World Savings Day, and I learned recently it's not about savings, it's about investment. So I'm eager to learn.
Which is a common myth as well.
It's a bit of both, I think.
Yes. So we want to jump into this World Savings Day, and the aim of this day is to promote financial literacy. So big up CVM Television for the Money Master class, because we are debunking some of these myths. We are educating people. We're trying our very best. I was coming to the gym last week, and an elderly lady saw me, Miss Kitty.
You know, come and see your book. I was going to comment, but I said, you know what? Let me mind my little business. But I said, boy, Carlton, I look like a tick on porridge right there.
And she stopped me and she said, Carlton, tell the guys thanks. I'm like, who's she talking about? She said, tell CVM thank you. The program is so amazing. Everybody can relate. The young can relate. I am much older, but I can relate. Thank you guys so very much for the information on Money Master class. So, I mentioned something a while ago that we're promoting investing, which is pretty good. But that's also a myth sometimes I want to debunk, that we only need to be investing. That is not the case. Because if you are not saving, and if you have never started saving, I do not recommend you to jump into investments.
Definitely.
Because simply means that there's no safety net. And you need to have a safety net before you start investing. Remember, investing has a risky component as well. There's a risk associated with investing as well. So you want to have a safe base before you jump into investing. So I always tell my clients, the first thing I ask them is, do you have savings? Have you started to save? Do you have emergency savings? If they say no, I don't introduce you to investing as yet, you start. The first myth we want to debunk this morning, life is too short. YOLO, spend all the money. And that has been something more prevalent now. Because I don't remember back in my day, because how far I come from IT.
No. Back Remember me just born. Remember? Back it up. You and Heidi. Y'all have the gray hairs. I don't have none.
As the big man.
You just left me saying
I'm telling you.
Remember see about it, I'm pound chilling at April time.
Long time.
I want the union jack up now.
But we've been hearing, live your life. Get the YOLO, spend all the money, but it's a culture now that is affecting and impacting young people from saving. You know, we're soon dead, life short, and we go about living for now without realizing that there's a future, and everybody are dead now. The reality is some persons may die young, but if you are not the one that will die at 20 and 21, you can't just live life carelessly right now without thinking about age 30 and 40 and 50 and onward. That's a myth we have to debunk. Start. Get what I'm saying? Number two, you need to have a lot to start saving. Many of us can tell
not make enough money for save, you know?
It may not have enough money, the money a little bit already, so I'm not going to save. But many of us may have experienced parents who did not earn a lot. But them like a partner. When it's time for back to school, the little money is there. When it's time for a summer, you want to go to the auntie house, a country, a foreign little here and there. The parents, they were able to find it. So it is not too little for you to start. And so you take out what is needed to go into like a savings account, pinch little money here and there, one cocoa full basket. So do not wait until the big money.
And as I said earlier to IT, as we're talking about World Savings Day, it's not what you earn, it's what you save. And a lot of the times, Carlton, it is our lifestyle that causes us to be unable to save, because you want for every pound knock you for the day. Every week you have new clothes, new this, new that.
Everything, exactly.
And competing with the Joneses too, or trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Which impacts a lot of what we do and how we do it. Number three, I will start when I get a new job or a raise of pay.
Yes,
so people have heard the excuse, why the money a little bit, as you mentioned, when we get a new job or a raise of pay. But the reality is you have to start saving for what you have now, because if you're not able to manage the little resources that you have now, God now bless you with more.
Amen.
You have to be able to manage the resources now, be a good steward of what the Lord has blessed you with. No, if you cannot handle a little, chances are you not get that. And when enough come, it's the same lifestyle, the same habit, and inflated lifestyle will also take away from that. Number 4, I am too young or I'm too old to start. But the reality is when you're too old, you should start as well.
Yes.
It impacts you better when you are younger, you know. So you need to start right now. Number 3, prioritize debt payments over saving. No. Meaning, don't wait till you pay off all the debt before you start saving.
Save first.
Start saving little by little, save, balance both of them. And number 6, saving means I'll be depriving myself of enjoyment. To some extent, yes. Because as Miss Kitty mentioned a while ago, not every point you need for debt.
Yes, delayed gratification is fine.
For the future, it's perfectly fine. So remember, you just save at least 10%, minimum 10%. We want to highlight that. If you have not challenge doing it, automate the savings. That also helps. Number 3, look for higher yield interest accounts. Don't use a regular account only. You have some regular accounts now with higher yield interest.
Like what?
Ask. So different banks or investment houses will tell you we have regular savings account, but also have high yield, meaning it's a little bit more than the regular savings account. Right. So if you're in doubt, you know you can always ask me, reach out to me, but ask your bank or investment house, give me a high yield account. Remember that term, high yield account. Ask them for that one. And lastly, remember that compound interest and the effect of compound is best. So the earlier you start saving, when interest go on that money and that money roll over the following month, you put more to it, you start to the benefit of that over time.
That's what I was telling my bank how much I'm a partner with. I said, what about the compounding interest from a partner? She said, no, that's how it works.
You don't work in the partner plan. You don't work in the partner plan. I don't know. If you have to jump into one scenario, we have a single mother who earns $145,000 reach out and say, Carlton, I earn $145 a month, I have like one daughter, but I can't save. The money is not enough. My rent is $45,000 per month. How do I break that down? Ask Miss Kitty, ask IT, ask Dennis, whoever will be on the program. Ask them for some tips. What do you think I can do to save? Because I'm not saving anything at all now. What do you think is the best approach for this lady? She's paying $45,000 a month, she earns $150 a month. What can she do to start saving?
She has to first pretend that it's 125.
All right.
And save 25. I mean, and 10% that'd be like $14,500
roughly.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, because trust me, if she pretend that is so, and she begins to save that over time, you know, I'm in a situation where the bank create this automated savings for me, and every year that money pay like insurance. I'm surprised when it comes around. I have the money already.
The money, because you pretend already say you have the bulk of the money already. Yes, so, very good IT. Miss Kitty, anything on that?
She can try to find somewhere cheaper to rent, maybe. Cut down the rent. So if you live at X place, maybe we can get something cheaper and ease the burden on me, because sometimes you rent, you know what I mean? Yeah. Can get something cheaper.
Can get something cheaper. Also, I don't know how the food part go, but that's one of the ways that maybe we can start cut a little by little.
Cut down on the snacks.
Cut down on the snacks a little bit here and there. Maybe if you're eating out, you start maybe cook at home more. But when IT says, pretend that the 50,000 have come out already. So you don't have the 150 working with to begin with. Automate that part, take out the 15,000, which is 10%, and it will work from there. So, but you know where to find me. I can get into more over the next few series. But time I don't plan with this program is money.
Oh my goodness, I think so too. I think so. I think so. Yeah, but Carlton, that's good. But guys, send your scenarios in, because you know, again, we're here to help each other. I'm learning every day. I'm sure IT is learning and you're learning. So send in your situations, and Carlton will work his magic and fix the numbers and fix things, so we can all live and learn.
And this is a free class, but we can have extra class, you know,
extra class. Extra class.
Thank you so much, Carlton. Coming up next, we'll be zooming in to talk about 10K's Canadian study to career fair. Stick around. If you want more details, we'll be right back, right here on CVM TV. Sunrise, where the fun rise.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah. Ooh, oh. Get value for your money. Ooh, Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Courts have it all.
Quartz has what you need to make home yours. You can get it all with easy payment plans using Quartz Ready Finance. Quartz, make home yours.
Get tiles and get creative with your floors, walls, and all the spaces in between. Our knowledgeable sales consultants are happy to help create your beautiful finish with the latest designs in first quality porcelain, wood look, vinyl, mosaics, natural stones, and countertops. At Creative, you will get every tile you need for your residential or commercial projects. Creative Building Finishes, your one-stop shop for everything tiles. Visit our showroom at 5 Red Hills Road or call 876-929-5553. Get tiles, get creative.
You know my heart goes crazy when you take the little time. Let's explore our love. We'll leave the world behind. Can you feel me?
Schoolboy Football, September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix.
What's is Julia Fascini, Frisia? Listen, welcome back to Sunrise. Sunrisers 10K Consultants Limited will be hosting a Canadian Study to Career Fair on Saturday, November 2. That's this Saturday, 2024, at the Medallion Hall Hotel in Kingston at 9 a.m. There'll be an exhibition hall for attendees to visit each school's booth, plus individual one-hour school presentations. RSVP required. Here to tell us all about it, a marketing representative in international education at Langara College, Julia Fascini, and Director Latin America at Salt College, Frisia Monsivit. I hope I get the pronunciation correct. Welcome back, Sunrisers. This is the time for that discussion. We're ready.
Hi, ladies.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Firstly, can you give me the correct pronunciation of your names? Names? It's Frisia?
My name?
Yes?
Mine is Julia Facchini.
Facchini. And
mine is Frisia Monsivais.
Frisia Monsivais. Nice. Thank you very much for that.
All right, guys, thank you so very much, ladies, for being here this morning. Now, education is such an important part of, planning for the future and developing ourselves. Talk to us about your particular program that you're going to be having this Saturday at Medallion Hall Hotel.
Julia? Oh, sorry.
Yes. We were asking to tell us about the program this Saturday at Medallion Hall Hotel.
So, hi everyone. Thank you very much for the opportunity to join this morning. It's a pleasure to be here and share more about Canada and about Langara College, which is the institution I represent. We're going to present at the fair on Saturday more about Langara College, which has been one of the leading higher education institutions in Vancouver, in the province of British Columbia, since 1970. And something I always like to emphasize about Langara is the academic excellence of our programs, but equally important is our applied learning approach. So in the event, we're going to talk a lot about our programs and what kind of careers students can choose when they decide to study in Canada and build their lives in Vancouver and choose Langara College as one of their educational options in the city.
Awesome. You know what I want to find out? What sets Langara apart from other institutions? What would you say that sets Langara apart, distinguishes Langara as unique?
I mentioned this academic excellence of our program, and our instructors are very dedicated on providing very high quality education to our students. But I really like this emphasis on how our programs are connected to the job market, to the local job market, and to what Vancouver needs for professionals. So I have a good number here to show you that more than 90% of our employed graduates are currently working within their fields of studies. So this number reflects how prepared our students are to start their careers in Canada and in British Columbia. And also Langara has a very dynamic academic community, and students can connect and collaborate with other fellow students from all over the world. We currently have 95 nationalities in our campus, so we have this very multicultural environment. And also our students can also always count on our personalized support for international students.
All right, let me get Frisia in the conversation a little bit, because Salt College, Frisia, is known for their aviation program. But I know that you guys have many other programs at the university as well, and we want to delve into that. But we're going to do that right after the break. So we're going to take the news with TK, and then we come back with Frisia and Julia right here on CVM Sunrise.
The time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is.
As a contractor, I never work without a plan.
As an electrician, protection is always a priority.
If you're a small business owner or an independent contractor, there's a plan that gives you protection and coverage. Sagicor Pro Shield. Get up to $1 million critical illness coverage and cover up to 80% of your medical costs for as little as $13,650 every 3 months. Get the protection you need with Sagicor Pro Shield. Call 888-SAGICOR. Conditions apply.
Fish farmers and all fishermen get your new way to get your license in your hand.
Rotted. Johnny, your bag. Jump in the water with fisherman license tonight.
Don't worry about that, man. Accidents do happen, but easy application for your fishing license from your smartphone makes things a little easier. iRefins allows you to register for any fishing license, permit, or authorization anytime, anywhere. With iRefins, you get faster processing times when you register online from any mobile device or computer. A new system, the iRefins system, for fishers like
me
and me. And me.
Ask about iRefins, the new system for fishers and fish farmers. Register today for an easier way.
iRefins is a joint project of the National Fisheries Authority and the Transformation Implementation Unit.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to Quick Chick. May I take your order, please?
Sure. Can I have a barbecue chicken sandwich box?
Your order. Thank you.
Gotta be faster than that. Quick Chick. Great taste without the wait. Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. Favour Williams is Jamaica's new finance minister, first woman ever to hold this role. Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced her appointment early Wednesday, signalling a bold shift in his administration's priorities. There's also a new education minister and a familiar face returning to the cabinet. Ramon Gordon has more.
Early Wednesday, Prime Minister Andrew Holness announced a historic cabinet appointment in selecting Favour Williams as Jamaica's first woman finance minister. The reshuffle follows the departure of Dr. Nigel Clark, who left for the International Monetary Fund today. At a media briefing, Prime Minister Holness praised Williams, a financial expert and former Morgan Stanley analyst, as someone who embodies the fiscal discipline central to his administration's policies.
The idea, of course, is to ensure that whoever is in the Ministry of Finance is a disciple.
Williams previously held roles in the financial sector and brings extensive experience to the post. Holness believes her background and dedication align well with the government's fiscal objectives.
So the decision would also be on the basis of what would be the least disruptive to the operations of the government. And if I were to start to move the ministers around too often, projects that they have started, that they need to see through, things that are important to achieve, that could be disrupted and it could set the government behind.
The new cabinet configuration also includes Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon as Minister of Education, Youth and Information, while Matthew Semuda resumes his role as Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation. Holness described these appointments as strategic moves to foster human capital development and economic stability as his administration prepares to, quote, pivot.
It's a pivot towards an aggressive pursuit of growth. And believe me when I say we're going to be vicious in that regard.
I assure you, I am ready to work tirelessly to continue to make this vision a reality.
Ramon Gordon for CVM News.
In other news, social media platform X, previously known as Twitter, was awash with angry National Commercial Bank customers who discovered deductions from their accounts for Uber ride payments. Here's Britannia Witter with the details.
Customers of National Commercial Bank are expressing frustration over deductions from their Visa debit card accounts for Uber rides taken months ago, as they are now left to deal with the collective withdrawal of funds in one go. The complaints have flooded social media, with many alleging the bank did not provide adequate explanations for processing the deductions. Several users are reporting that charges for the rides were not reversed, while some admit to being aware of the fault in the system but continued to use the popular rideshare app for free rides. One customer who wishes to remain anonymous says when she contacted the bank, she was unable to get a representative for an update on the matter. She told CVM News that she's disappointed in the way NCB is handling the situation.
So the established company like NCB, I did not expect this manner from them. Taking lump sums from persons that NCB don't even get paid that much. How they expect average Jamaicans to be paying this amount of money? A professional, they should have approached the consumers, approached them with a payment plan and explain what's going on. But lump sums? That's ridiculous. This is horrible business.
She's now left to repay Uber charges while settling an existing loan on the same NCB account.
I'll never be using an NCB account again. And the messed up thing about it, I have a loan on the same account. How do I pay for the loan if every dollar that goes to my account is going towards Uber? They're messing up persons for poverty. They're messing up persons' lives. It's ridiculous, man.
In response to the backlash, NCB released a statement citing that it has identified and is working to address the issue affecting users. According to NCB, approximately 1% of their Visa debit card holders, over 8,000 accounts, have been impacted, with transactions dating back to the period of May 2024. With promises to update customers as new information becomes available, the bank admits to temporarily freezing about 300 accounts for further investigation due to unusually high volumes and the type of Uber transactions. Britannia Witter, CVM News.
Over in sports now, the regional Super 50 limited overs cricket tournament, the Jamaica Scorpions went down by 24 runs to Barbados Pride via the DLS method in their first round fixture on Wednesday at the Brian Lara Academy in Tarouba. Electing to bat, Barbados Pride posted 260 for 8 from their 50 overs. Lenika Boucher, 73, and Zachary McCaskey's 63 were the top scorers for Barbados Pride. Markina Mindley was the most successful bowler with 3 for 43, and there were 2 wickets each for Javor Royal and Brad Barnes. Chasing a revised 223 to win, the Scorpions were bowled out for 199 in 35 overs. Odin Smith top scored with 45, while Jermaine Blackwood made 40 against Jamel Warrican, 4 for 25.
The power play when we started to bat, I think we lose too many wickets in the power play, and that set us back. We didn't really get any momentum in the middle.
Let's talk about your bowling. Of course, it was tough. That partnership between McCaskey and Boucher put on 134, but then you held your nerve at the back end, just conceding overrun a ball and picking up 4 wickets in the last time. That must please you.
Most definitely. Having them gotten after that start, I think we did really well to restrict them to a chaseable total. So I must commend the bowlers and the effort.
You looked quite good for your 26. How did it feel for your first run out this season?
It felt pretty decent. Still disappointed in myself. I think if I had stayed and batted a little bit deeper, then it would have been easier on the guys coming in.
And hosts West Indies will meet England in the first of 3 one-day internationals at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in North Sound, Antigua this afternoon, starting at 1 p.m. The Caribbean men are coming off a 2-1 loss to Sri Lanka, having won the last game by 8 wickets to avoid a sweep of their ODI series, while England's last ODI assignment was a 3-2 loss to Australia at home. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
You know my heart goes crazy when you take the lips to time. This is for our love. We'll leave the world behind. Can you feel me, baby?
Schoolboy Football, September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix.
Marcia Griffiths culminates her diamond anniversary in reggae music, 60 years and counting. Sunday, November 3 at Hope Gardens with Marcia Griffiths and friends. A massive musical showcase featuring Jamaica's greatest artists all on one stage, courtesy of Appleton Estate, KFC, Water, Coca-Cola, HIC, Kendall, and Ranch Entertainment. Tickets available at marciagriffiths.com and caribtix.com. Marcia Griffiths and friends, an iconic reggae moment you can't miss.
Fan Central Pitside, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, and Connix.
Welcome back, Sunrisers. We're still here with the marketing representative in international education at Langara College, Julia Fakidi, and Director Latin America at Salt College, Frisia. All right, before the break, we were finding out, because Salt College is well known for its aviation program, but there's so much more and you were highlighting for us some of the other exciting programs available for international students. Can you continue, Frisia?
Absolutely, and thank you so much for having us here today. It's wonderful. We're super excited to be this Saturday with all Jamaican students.
Yes.
And I do want to share that Sioux College has over 70 programs, undergrad and graduate degrees. We have lots of programs. And you know what? Something very interesting. Yes, we do have aviation, but the most important thing is that we have programs that are aligned to Canada's priorities. So recently, Canada announced 5 main priorities, 5 categories, and our programs are aligned to that. So if you are interested in studying and having access to a PGWP, study work up to 3 to 5 years, more or less, well, we have a huge offer, which I'm going to be so happy to share with you this Saturday and give you a one-on-one session and all the information that students need to come and join us in the city of Sault Ste. Marie.
I noticed that you're saying, Frisia, students, is there an age limit to the persons that are welcome to attend the career fair, study to career fair on Saturday?
Oh, that is a fantastic question, because I have to tell you that my students are everything from 18 to 53 years old.
Wow.
So there is no age limit, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? My student, Rafael, who's 53, he always says, Frisia, the limits are in our mind, right? So that's the only limit that we have. But please, if you have your documents, we are going to have admissions on the spot, and there is no age limit at all.
Beautiful.
That's good to know. I mean, we're in Jamaica, and of course, Jamaican students will have particular or peculiar interests. I want to find out what exciting opportunities, scholarship opportunities, or unique programs that you have that will excite Jamaican students specifically.
Well, we have prepared strongly to offer the best of the best to all the Jamaican students. So first of all, no application fee to all students, everything for free. And we also have a $9,000 scholarship for those students who want to enroll for this intake, May 2025. And we have a special scholarship also for fall, but I'll give you more information in the booth. I'll see you there.
Beautiful. And in terms of, because of the vast age range, Frisia, of students, do you have master's programs as well available for the cohort of students?
Thank you for asking about masters. And it's important to share. I know that we're limited on time, but we're going to have more information that day. Remember, Canada has colleges and universities. Universities will provide masters and PhDs, okay? Because remember, you have to work on papers, you have to do research, but colleges will also have graduate degrees. We will, but we're not asking for a paper, right?
Okay.
And so that's a little bit of the difference. If you completed high school, if you completed a college, university, come and study with any of the colleges in Canada, and you will receive lots of benefits. So even though we do have graduate programs, it's not master's level.
So again, tell us where we need to be, Julia, on Saturday. At what time do we need our students to be there?
Our fair will start at 9 a.m. at the Medallion Hall Hotel in Kingston, and I can't wait to see you all there.
All right. And by the way, is there a cost to get in?
What, sorry?
Is there a cost to attend?
No, totally free. Just register in the 10k.com.
All right, thank you. And for those of you wondering, where is Medallion Hall Hotel? It is right across the road from TGIF. Thank God it's a Friday, all right?
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies, so very much. Our wonderful guests, representatives, Julia Fakini of Langara College and Frisia Monteves of Sault College in Canada. And if you're interested, please make sure you come out in your numbers this Saturday, November 2 at Medallion Hall Hotel. Education, trust me, all across the world, opportunities are there, and we want to expose you to them, and we want you to take advantage of same. All right, Sunrise continues right after this. Thank you.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, is...
Want to start investing in real estate with as little as $25,000? Then the JMMB Optimum Capital Real Estate Fund may fit your future best with tax-free advantages and returns above inflation. Visit jm.jmmb.com to get started today. Conditions apply.
Just gimme me Kendall.
Win big with Kendall this Christmas. Buy any 6 Kendall products, including Kendall corned beef, Kendall mackerel, or Kendall instant ginger teas, and you could be one of 9 winners of a double-door refrigerator, a 6-burner stove, or a brand new microwave. To enter, drop your receipt in the boxes provided at participating stores, or WhatsApp a photo of your receipt to 876-884-0411. Promotion ends December 13. Conditions apply.
Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming and Notches Act.
Fish farmers and all fishermen get your new way for get a license in your hand.
Rotty, Johnny, your bag, jump in the water, fisherman license tonight.
Don't worry about that, man.
Accidents do happen, but easy application for your fishing license from your smartphone makes things a little easier. iRefiz allows you to register for any fishing license, permit, or authorization anytime, anywhere. With iRefiz, you get faster processing times when you register online from any mobile device or computer. A new system, the iRefiz system, for fishers like
me
and me.
And me. Ask about iRefiz, the new system for fishers and fish farmers. Register today for an easier way.
iRefiz is a joint project of the National Fisheries Authority and the Transformation Implementation Unit.
Jamaica Food and Drink Festival's Meat Street and the Market is back in partnership with the Port Authority of Jamaica. Saturday, November 9, 3 to 10 p.m. at the historic Naval Dockyard in Port Royal, Kingston. Food trucks, restaurants, and chefs galore. Enjoy CB pan chicken, Helsha-style fish, gourmet pastas, veggie delights, street eats, and so much more. Guided tours, live entertainment, and kids zone. Park and ride with JUTC. Meat Street and the Market. Saturday, November 9. Adults 2,000, children under 10 free. Tickets at JA Food and Drink Kitchen on Cork, Content Spring, Candy Craze Waterloo, CPJ Market, and Genus Pharmacy Portmore. Pay with Visa or buy online at jafoodanddrink.com.
A beautiful Thursday morning right here on CVM Sunrise. So great to be back with you. And for all of you who was asking, Miss Kitty, where you there? Well, I am here now. I'm a miss no bad. Love no bad, like cook food. And I got to tell you, it's always great being here. So welcome to you if you're just tuning in, wherever you are in the world. A resplendent morning to all our viewers on our YouTube channel, to all of you on Instagram and Facebook, and to all of you in TV land. Thank you so much for always choosing us, as we're always here for you. Now, the Honeybun Foundation is the philanthropic arm of Honeybun. You know, we love Honeybun.
Yes.
Honeybun Limited. You know them. The raisin bread, the cinnamon roll with all the egg sauce. Look here, don't get me started, all right? A Honeybun, right? Now, the popular Jamaican baking company, founded 40 years ago by Herbert and Michelle Chong, CD. The Honeybun Foundation is unique and focuses on providing support to small and medium enterprises, SMEs, and the creative industry as well, so that they can grow and bolster the efforts and the national economy and so much more.
So, General Manager of the Honeybun Foundation, Nashana Lala, and Sidney Thwaites, one of the advisors in the program and president of the JMEA, joins us to tell us more, raise awareness for all the work being done by the Honeybun Foundation. Welcome to Sunrise.
Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Yeah, lovely. Honeybun is like a Jamaican brand that resonates with so many persons.
Yes.
Even when you go far enough to carry some Honeybun, because I'm call for it. And I'm like, if you want Honeybun, can you come back to Jamaica? Right? But, we bring it for our families. But a lot of people did not know that there was a Honeybun Foundation. So talk to us about the ethos of your foundation. What's the focus?
Okay, well, we're pretty small. We're pretty young. We started in 2019. And as you said in the introduction, the Honeybun Foundation focuses on capacity building for SMEs and the creative industry. And today we have 2 main programs, a business diagnostic tool, which is a Gap app free for download on your iPhone or your Android, and the advisor committee program, which we'll be talking to you about this morning.
Okay.
The Gap app is
a business diagnostic tool. Is free for download.
How is it spelled?
GAPP.
Okay, wonderful.
the Gap app.
Yes, the Gap app. Because there are several gaps for SMEs,
yes.
particularly. I like the fact that there's a focus on the creative industry. Sydney, tell us, I mean, the advisory model is fascinating. It's fantastic for them because oftentimes we find the creatives need that need advisory, they need the back office support.
Guidance,
talk to us about this.
It is, and really, it's invaluable to have the opportunity to look at your business through another set of eyes. None of us have all the skills that encompass the things that we do on a day-to-day basis. So to have those who have been through, you know, the trials and tribulations, the challenges, the startups, the interruptions, to have them as advisors to see your business
Priceless.
through their eyes, you can't pay for that.
I absolutely love that type of mentorship because, a lot of businesses tend to fail, Sydney, because they don't have that guidance. They don't have that, put your foot there, don't put your foot there, do this, don't do that. You might want to try it this way instead of that way. I have also been there. You don't want to go there at all.
Yes,
and so I like the fact that Honeybun Foundation is collapsing years of experience, trial and error into, hello, I'm giving you an expert to help to guide you, right? Talk to us about how persons can qualify or enter and be a part of this.
Well, actually, we give you 3 experts. So each SME who qualifies and comes in the program gets 3 experts to work with them for 12 months, complete the strategic objective of the program. Now, to be a part of the Honeybun Foundation Advisory Committee program, you have to be in business for at least 2 years.
Okay.
You have a minimum revenue of...
Hold on. Write this down, please.
Yes.
Write it down.
Going again?
Yes, so start again,
business
please.
for at least 2 years, have to be registered, an annual revenue of at least $15 million. And you can apply on our Honeybun Foundation website or on our social media platforms.
Okay, very well. Because I love this IT too, because as we know, Sydney, Jamaicans, we have that entrepreneurial spirit. We say Tony Hannah make fashion, but unfortunately sometimes because we're doing it alone, it is more difficult and sometimes it fails or falls off the path. So for persons who are going to, 3 you're going to choose, what are the prerequisites? How are you going to choose them?
Well, no, we're not choosing 3 SMEs. Each SME is getting 3 advisors.
Yes.
Yes. So when they apply, we go through the application form and we also have an interview process and make sure that the SMEs that we take into the program, that they're ready to move their business forward. And we've been doing this since 2022 and the results have been phenomenal. We have companies who've increased their revenue year over year by 50%, 30%. They've so improved the processes in their businesses. And Sydney has been with us working with some of the SMEs over that time. And so it's really amazing what they can do, as you've been saying, when somebody's able to see their business through different eyes.
Yes.
I like this, the fact that it's added value. And I'm going to say it again ad nauseum for the creative industry, because that's part of one of your focus. But why, Sydney? Why would you decide to be a part of the advisory committee?
The people are the start of it. Michelle and Nashana do a fantastic job. The structure of the program is different. So we hold our advisees accountable. So there are things, I don't want to say it's rigorous, but we definitely hold the companies accountable. We require them to do certain things because we're taking time from 3 advisors and we're giving you this opportunity. We want to see the companies that are ready to do that.
Right.
And a lot of the things you hear about our Jamaican small companies is they're not ready, they're not loan ready, they're not ready to take on a big customer. So this is how you can't expect a company to get there without holding them accountable and giving them the tools. So that's what the foundation does.
I want to hear some success stories. What kind of impact
testimonials
have you had on record with some of the programs, the companies that have been a part of the program?
Well, as I've said earlier, we had one company that we took into our very first cohort, which was in 2020, and they were able to move from a small company to now being a medium-sized company. We had one participant last year who was able to grow their revenue by 93%.
Wow.
And that was with working with the advisors, looking at her strategic roadmap and her advisors guiding her to say, this is what you need to do to increase sales. So it's really helpful for the SMEs, and they're really able to grow their business by having these expert advisors who can guide them in the growth of their company.
Well, let me ask you this, because is there a cutoff point?
For
For application?
Yes, application closes on November 25th, so people still have time to apply. Apply on the Honeybun Foundation, thehoneybunfoundation.com, or on our social media platforms, the Honeybun Foundation JM. And JMEA is also a partner, and they will run it. They ran the program this year, and they're going to running it again next year. So that's open to JMEA members as well.
Lovely. Sydney, you're here, and we're live on Sunrise. I know a lot of business persons are watching this morning. Can you please just give me 3, without giving away too much, 3 things or 3 words of advice that you'd give any business owner right now as to how to improve and grow their business? 3 things that they can do in the short term right now.
Know your business. So you have to have the things, you have to track the things that are important in your business. It's going to be different for every business, but you have to have the key indicators that you track every day, every week, every month, and that you know. So you have to have a benchmark. You also have to have a plan. So you have to work your business to a plan, both a strategic plan and a numbers plan. So the numbers, you can think you're doing something, but the numbers have to bear that out. And sometimes, you know, the two are a little disconnected. The last one, collaborate. Collaborate. I find we try to hold our corner too much and we try to do everything ourselves. It's in this day and age of business, you really need to have those that do something well. They do that, you do what you do well, and collaborate, make partnerships.
I love that. I love the last one, collaborate. What's the saying? If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far,
go together.
Go together.
Yeah.
That's
amazing.
Absolutely. Hey, you just get free advice.
Yeah, just like that.
On national TV.
Thank Honeybun.
Honeybun Foundation.
Yes, thank you, Sydney. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. They're not only sweeten up your mouth and your belly, but they're sweeten up your business. Yeah, that's how you say that? Nice, I love it. Fluff it up.
Fluff it up. Support. Absolutely. Thank you very much,
Thank you so much, guys. And congratulations. And thank you so much for giving back to those persons who are trying. Sometimes, you know, we just have a heart, we have the resilience, we have the tenacity, but not necessarily the know-how. So we love the guidance and we appreciate what you're doing. And I hope that you will continue to grow from strength to strength and continue to help Jamaican businesses.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. And thanks for coming. Our guests have been Nashana Lala, manager of the Honeybun Foundation, and Sydney Thwaites, one of the advisors in the program, president of JMEA. It's time to take a break. Don't go anywhere. Stick and stay.
I got to tell really,
I'll share that joke after the break. You head over to NHT when sunrise returns.
You need a Honeybun. You need a Honeybun. You need a coconut roll.
Employers and householders, access the Hard NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Hard.
Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Kelly's Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Robin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVM TV. Let's get moving.
Make a move now. There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true. We love dogs.
Marcia Griffiths culminates her diamond anniversary in reggae music. 60 years and counting. Sunday, November 3 at Hope Gardens with Marcia Griffiths and friends. A massive musical showcase featuring Jamaica's greatest artists on one stage. Marcia herself, Shaggy, Busy Signal, Tassan Chino, Lane, Tanya Stevens, Nadine Sutherland, Cuddy Ranks, Rash Shiloh, Brick and Lace, Tony Gregory, and more. Courtesy of Appleton Estate, KFC, Water, Coca-Cola, HIC, Kendall, and Ranch Entertainment. Tickets available at marciagriffiths.com and cabtix.com. Marcia Griffiths and friends. An iconic reggae moment you can't miss.
joined, you can't leave. I'm so happy to have you here this morning, you know. Welcome back, Sunrisers. We're back at it again with another Home It with NHT series from now to November 7. Last week, we touched on getting home with an NHT home builder loan. This week, we'll focus on home improver loan. Maybe your home needs to be renovated after several years of being lived in, or maybe you want a fixer-upper that needs some TLC to make it comfortable. Mitzi Harriet Moody did just that. Take a look at her story.
Hi, my name is Mitzi Harriet Moody, and I am a proud recipient of an NHT mortgage and a home improvement loan. With the home improvement loan, I was able to do my roof and get the dream that I've always wanted. My kitchen, I so love it. It is roomy, it's in my red and black, and you know, I love to cook. I love to cook, and when you have that space, especially with the double windows, you have enough breeze to just go in there and just act as if you're a big chef, because that's what I do. Yes.
Absolutely amazing. Congratulations, Mitzi. I was like, can you tell Mitzi loves red?
Yeah.
I can tell Mitzi. Tell me you love red without telling me you love red. I got to tell you. Big ups to Mitzi. Congratulations. And you know, IT, all Jamaicans really needing is a start.
A start.
A start. I've seen people do miraculous things with their homes. And trust me, I know this home improver loan from NHT is going to be absolutely amazing. So this morning, here to tell us about the home improvement loan. If you want to do a makeover, and of course Christmas are coming,
Yes.
so you know, say house have a fix up, right?
Yes.
House have a paint, and all these things. Derwanta Hall is here with us yet again. He is the senior marketing coordinator at the NHT's Kingston and St. Andrew branch, and as usual, at the end, you'll have a chance to win an NHT goodie basket. So make sure you stay tuned, as I would say, stick and stay right here to CVM. Derwanta, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm quite fine. How are you?
I'm doing magnificent. Thank you so much for asking. Happy for Mitzi, and I'm quite sure that there are other NHT contributors who would also like to be in that position to improve their homes. All right.
Right.
So we didn't know that NHT give home improver loan. What's that about?
Yes, man. For the fact that you have only one property, right, and you want to spruce it up a little bit, or you know, even as you rightfully stated earlier, that you basically a fixer-upper,
yes,
so to speak. So we give you up to $3.5 million.
Wow.
Right? Once you have, if it is that you have never benefited from the NHT, but you are a contributor, and I know you are a contributor, I mean that you have contributed 1 year and currently contributing. But what if you have already benefited?
Right. And by benefited, you mean got a mortgage.
Right, got a mortgage. So if you already got a mortgage from the NHT, what you'd have to do is wait at least 10 years. And then we give you that $3.5 million to improve on that property. Whether you want to modify it, put an additional bedroom or
kitchen
or that, you know. As she said, she look at her kitchen and she expand it.
Yes.
And so that $3.5 million can do quite a bit.
Somebody looking on IT and Jawanza saying, but Jawanza, why should I come to the NHT for your home improver loan and not go elsewhere, go take out a loan?
Because it's one of the easiest answers you'll get. It's the lowest interest rate. You can't get lower than 0%.
Wow.
So we go from 0 to 5% dependent on your salary. And 5% is still the lowest in the market.
Yes.
Right? So that question is so easy. And guess what happened? We have the best customer service rep and loan officers who will assist you and guide you through the process from point A until you're through with it.
Amazing.
So you know, I want to ask, I mean, you answered the question earlier, who can qualify? I mean,
the who?
Contributors for...
Yeah, once you are a contributor, and a contributor means you're gainfully employed, you're earning above the minimum wage, you have been contributing for 52 weeks and you're currently contributing, and you have a property, right? And or if it is that you haven't benefited from the NHT before, you can get it immediately.
Yes.
Right? But if it is that you have benefit, you have to wait 10 years.
I want to ask a specific question. What if I'm not interested, particularly now, in saving electricity by getting a
renewable solar loan?
Yes.
All right, we also, that said home improver loan can also be used to get a solar solar loan. Now we also have a facility where as you can get up to another $1.5 million. So that supplement that 3.5. So that is what, $5 million?
5 million, yes.
Right, so the 1.5 you get up to 10 years to pay that back. Right? That of itself is taking yourself off the grid.
Yes.
So we do offer both loans, and that once a seller can afford, we'll allow.
So talk to me, Jawanza. What are the prerequisites? So I need to bring in what to sign up or to apply for the loan, and how long does it normally take to process?
All right. What does it take for you to get the loan? And let's say you have benefit already and the 10 years to pass. So you come into the NHT, the loan officer will guide you and tell you if it is that you have reached that anniversary of 10 years and then give you, it depends on what it is that you're doing.
Right.
So if it is that you're expanding, that means it will start looking at a surveyor's ID report, start looking at valuation and stuff like that. But what if it's just something internal?
Yes.
That wouldn't be required. So what I'll suggest in persevering is that, the checklist is online. And that's www.nht.gov.jm, where you can get all the necessary information that you may need.
Okay, very well. Sounds good to me. And people just come in and get it done.
And trust me, it's an amazing feeling just to shift from point A to B. As you might get a starter, but after 10 years, you get the extra 3.5, or even if you had your house already, you come into the NHT and we'll give you that 3.5 to do something to spruce up your property.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not yet contributing, please make sure you start contributing now, because the best interest rates, customer service, customer care is at the NHT. And we have another video, to throw to, right? If you're ready for your home improvement project, you want to start now, you want to start this year, Christmas is upon us, and we know how we are as Jamaicans. If I one thing me love, if the house not pretty no other time of the year, it's going to be pretty in Christmas, all right? So here are a few tips on where you can apply.
It's easy to apply for an NHT home improvement loan. I'm Sabrina McDonald-Ratcliffe, sharing these home notes on how and where to apply for your home improvement loan. Firstly, go to nht.gov.jm and view the checklist of the documents you will need, and make sure you have those documents ready for your loan interview. If you got your first loan from the NHT and that loan is not yet paid off, your next step will be to visit the NHT for a pre-qualification interview, after which you will schedule a final loan interview. However, if you bought your house with a loan from one of NHT's external financing mortgage partners and that loan is still active, you should apply at that institution for your NHT home improvement loan. Remember, there are more than 15 banks, credit unions, and building societies where you can apply for your NHT loan at the same low NHT interest rate. For more information, visit nht.gov.jm or contact us at 888-CALL-NHT.
I know you're the viewer who said earlier to yourself, all right, they said I'm going to win a prize. I'm going to wait around to see what's the question so I can win the prize, in addition to the wonderful, useful information that we are getting from the NHT. Now, here's today's question for your chance to win an NHT goodie basket. You ready? What is the name of the expo that NHT will be having in Emancipation Park this Saturday, November the 2nd? What is the name of the expo? You'll be winning a goodies basket.
And if they were watching and listening, Jawanza would have said it, other persons would have said it, we talked about it, and he did it. And by the way, Jawanza, what time is that expo starting on Saturday?
The expo starts at 10 a.m. in the morning, and it goes on till 7 p.m. We'll have entertainment by Kevin Downswell.
Nice.
And you can bring the family out, because we do have a kiddies zone, so we'll take care of your child while you cruise around to get the information that you may need. We have all the partners involved. When I say partners, we're talking about NCB, JN, JMMB, all the commercial banks. Scotiabank. Is
that Is that IT and Fancy Cat?
Yes.
So when you're moonlighting, where you're not sticking and staying? Oh, wow. Yes. And for those who may be just joining us for the very first time, Jawanza, what will this expo be all about on Saturday at the Emancipation Park?
The expo, we are focusing on persons who want to improve, who want to build, and who want to buy their own property. So all the players that are involved in whichever avenue that you choose, they'll be there. So you have the realtors, you have the solar, smart energy providers. You do have the lawyers. So we have every person that is involved in the process, and it's easy. It's a one-on-one situation where we'll talk to these persons and get all the information that you may need. So we implore everyone who is interested in home ownership or even sprucing up your property to come out at the expo. So they will have to guess what the name of the expo is, right? So at expo on Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning, Emancipation Park.
And it's free to come in.
And it's free of cost.
Absolutely FREE. So that means you can carry a friend. You know, when you go out a venue, you can carry a friend. All right, 1, 2, 3, you know, you can carry everybody. It's a family event, so the entire family can enjoy it. Useful information to be had. And of course, as Mrs. Kitty said earlier, you know, our Christmas. That's all I'm going to say.
And that is it. Thank you so very much. Our guest this morning has been Jawanza Hall, Senior Marketing Coordinator at the NHT's Kingston and St. Andrew branch. And of course, he'll be there on Saturday. So make sure you come out in your numbers, all right? If you want to build, if you want to buy, if you want to renovate, it's all about the NHT and Homemade. It's time for a short break. We'll be back with Kids Unfiltered. And you know they're going to always keep us on our toes. Lulu, darling. Lulu.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
A mammogram can shape your motherhood. The Jamaica Cancer Society, helping women now. Visit the website at jcs.live. Early detection saves lives.
Steve knows style.
That jacket hinders you in the temptations. You are my alter ego.
And Steve gives in to his own temptation. Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
You know my heart goes crazy when you take the list of time. Let's explore our love. We'll leave the world behind. Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Schoolboy Football, September 7 to December 14 on CVM TV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by Edgechem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix.
Steve knows style.
That jacket! When was you in the Temptations? You are my alter ego.
And Steve gives in to his own temptation. Family Feud.
Brought to you by We Are the Caring Store, waiting to serve you. It's time to experience independent living. Visit us today.
Boys and girls, listen up. You can be anything in the world, and God we trust. An architect, doctor, maybe an actress, but nothing comes easy. It takes much practice. Like I met a woman who's becoming a star. She was very beautiful, leading people in awe, singing songs, Lena Horne.
You know what? It's CVM, it's Sunrise, and it's IT and Miss Kitty. I know I can be what I wanna be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. I got to tell you, it's Kids Unfiltered, but it's also Adults Unfiltered right here on CVM Sunrise. Welcome back, everyone. And good morning to all the children, too, because I think midterm is over. So they're back at school. Good morning. I know. Tomorrow is Friday. And so you guys will be able to sleep late because the next day is going to be Saturday, all right? So just hold it a little bit longer and you will get through it. Now, we have a very special guest this morning on Kids Unfiltered. She looks like a kid, but she's not. She's an adult, but she inspires a lot of children. Her name is Cassandra Hamer. She's affectionately known as Miss C. Now, she is the visionary creative educator and founder of Design Elementary. With a passion ignited at just 9 years old, Cassandra's journey in graphic design began with designing a logo for a non-profit at age 11. When we were playing with dollies, Cassandra was designing. Now, she launched her first graphic design business, Gifted Hands, and has since inspired over 3,000 young minds in design. Welcome to Sunrise. Miss C, how are you?
I'm well, thank you for having me.
Gifted indeed. Welcome, welcome. Now, at 9 years old, and 11 years old, when we are ramping with dollies, playing outside, you are designing. Talk to us about where did that inspiration come from and just that vision at such a young age?
All right, so both of my parents are extremely creative. My mom she decorates, so she does a lot of events, and my father was an architect, so we would sit at the table and we would just sketch, and he taught me how to draw, and that's how it started. And I was the child in school that would doodle on everything.
Oh, wow.
So I'd get in trouble often.
You see, this is a fine example of blood follow vein in the flesh. So absolutely amazing.
You know what I want to know quickly though? I mean, what skills do you think, how do you think children benefit from this skill of graphic designing?
That is a wonderful question. So it helps them with problem solving and critical thinking, and also a way of expressing their emotions. So social emotional learning as well.
Nice.
And also, to help them to be entrepreneurs because they're thinking like business owners.
Yes, because I see you have some books here as well.
Right.
But how do you get your child or children to lean into this kind of development? Because sometimes parents are like, but Cassandra, Miss C, I don't know how to get them started. I don't know how to introduce them to this world of graphic design at such a young age.
Yeah, that's a wonderful question. So every child is innately creative. They are imaginative. Kids think that they can fly, they can jump, and they can build anything. And so just honing in on that skill and nurturing that is the first step. And then, of course, the program that I created, nothing exists like it. And so just getting involved with what I do. I have a YouTube channel. So just following along with what I do, and then again, just making sure that you are cultivating their already existing creativity.
What's the handle of your YouTube channel?
The handle is Design Elementary.
Design. All right, well, let's start designing because I want to see if the child in me can design something.
Okay, so the first thing, what I teach the children is that there are 5 basic elements of design. So the first one is fonts. Shapes, colors, lines, and images.
And
so every design has those baseline. If you look at this, there are Lines.
Font.
And then you see the shape. What shape is that?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So every element, everywhere that you look, there's design, right? All right. And so the first thing that we're going to do, we'll do it together, is that in order to create this.
In the middle,
yeah. You're going to do it?
Yeah.
Bad students.
All right. So the first thing that we're going to do is that this, if you look here, is, what do you think it is?
A camera.
A camera. And so if you look at it, there are how many shapes? Let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4. This white one is a shape.
Yeah.
5, 6. All right.
Oh, wow, that's
and
hot.
so the first shape that we're going to do, we can do it together, is we're going to do let's do a rectangle, right? So you're going to go ahead. Let's do it together. Right? I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you. So you're going to hold down and you're going to drag and create a rectangle, right? So we have like a little rectangle there going, right?
Okay.
See it? All right. So then the next shape, what do you think the next shape? Want to do this one?
The circle?
Circle. All right. So you're going to go here and then press the circle.
Circle. Oh, right.
Yeah.
What program are you using?
So the program I'm using is Figma, and so it's absolutely free. So this is also one of the things if you want your child. Figma, yes.
F-I-G?
F-I-G-M-A.
Figma, all right.
Yes. So you're going to drag it. Let's do it together.
So what all parents have to do is just download or get this app or this program?
It's actually just on their browser, so they can just go to figma.com, and that's how they do it. So we'll change the color here, and then you can choose whatever color you want.
Red, like my friend there.
Yes, right. Go Heidi.
All right. So we're going to just curve it a little bit, Give it a little, yeah. All right, do you want to try?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. All right. So then let's do a rectangle. Let's do another rectangle.
All right. So just drag.
You're gonna press it first.
Oh, press it.
Yep. So we're gonna go up.
Yeah.
Click it.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, it come up. Oh, it's there.
And then you're gonna drag it up there.
Oh my God. I'm moving the other one.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll help you. So this is also a part of it. When the children work with me, sometimes they get things wrong and they can get very frustrated.
Yeah.
But that's a part of the emotional learning and the critical thinking or problem solving. We fix it.
Nice. We're going to together and come back.
We're going to actually complete this in the break. Listen, this is fun for me. All right. Our guest has been visionary creative educator and founder of Design Elementary. See you on the flip side. Sunrise continues after this break.
Nice.
Thank you.
All right.
You can host a TV like Oprah Winfrey. Whatever you decide, be careful, some men be rapists. So act your age, don't pretend to be older than you are. Give yourself time to grow. You thinking he can give you wealth, but so you.
Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We a crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Grab a sunshine snack, cheese post. Some cheese in every bite, flavor in every crunch. Extra cheese if you love it so much. Love cheese in every bite. Grab a sunshine, grab a cheese post. We a crunch on a cheese post. Daddy nickel pick, grab a cheese post. Sunshine snacks, cheese post. Flavor in every crunch. Grab a sunshine snacks, cheese puffs today. Enough cheese, enough flavor.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVM TV.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVM TV.
So much more than entertainment.
Marcia Griffiths culminates her diamond anniversary in reggae music. 60 years and counting. Sunday, November 3 at Hope Gardens with Marcia Griffiths and friends. A massive musical showcase featuring Jamaica's greatest artists on one stage. Marcia herself, Shaggy, Busy Signal, Tassan Chinna, Lane, Tanya Stevens, Nadine Sutherland, Cuddy Ranks, Rash Shiloh, Brick and Lace, Tony Gregory, and more. Courtesy of Appleton Estate, KFC, Water, Coca-Cola, HIC, Kendall, and Ranch Entertainment. Tickets available at marciagriffiths.com and cabtix.com. Marcia Griffiths and Friends, an iconic reggae moment you can't miss.
I shall sing
I shall sing, I shall sing, as long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing. Man, boom shot.
Boom shot. Listen, we're talking about the beloved reggae icon, Marcia Griffiths. She's celebrating 60 years in music, and in celebrating the milestone, she'll be headlining the Marcia Griffiths and Friends concert come this weekend on Sunday, November 3, at the Scenic Hope Gardens in St. Andrew. And as preparations unfold for the massive showcase, we are joined by some friends